Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh.
For brass, I will bring gold, and for iron, I will bring silver, and for wood, brass, and for stones, iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise.
Let my soul bless Yahweh, the great King. For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. Thy walls and towers and battlements with pure gold. And the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. And all her streets shall say, Hallelujah. And they shall praise him, saying, Blessed be Yahweh, which have extolled it forever.
For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
The Lord promised better things for us, okay? Because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, has a favorite people. And he's going to give this favorite people a heavenly kingdom. A kingdom that's blueprinted and formatted and patterned after his mind. How he want a kingdom to be.
For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 18. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Oh, you got to talk one.
All right. And first and foremost, praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Bakakodash, and Domus Apostle Edison Jimenez. And salutations to your brother, push word of truth and sincerity. We Jimmy's Mississippi Camp. And I'm gonna let the brother y'all go ahead, brothers.
Come on. Well, yeah, we got another weekly lesson. News and prophecy. Brothers putting different videos up on the chat. And this one going into herding the masses. The masses are being herded, okay, into a new system, okay? And Trump, all right, is the shepherd, all right, this false messiah, all right, that's leading the masses into this new digital age, okay, into this, what they call the new world order, which there's going to be a new way of buying and selling. There's going to be a new way to be identified, okay? There's going to be a new standard, okay, that governs, the earth, social credit score, okay? And we're going to go into these things, brother, got some good information. So we're going to go into these things and explain what we're seeing happen in real time. These things are happening now, as we speak. And as we can tell, me and the brother was speaking before we got started, that the elites are using Trump, okay, because he's the perfect character, that even though he's getting a lot of slack, for letting Elon Musk, all right, run amok, okay, he still has a lot of people that believe, all right, in the change, okay, that he's presenting to them. All right, most people don't understand, all right, majority of what he says, but he says it in a way that's promising. He has that charisma, he's funny, he's a character, okay, and behind that character, All right, there's a wicked agenda of this NWO that we're seeing being rolled out. All right, real time. Okay, for the sheeple. So I'm gonna get this Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1, and then I say, y'all, you can break it down, and then we'll segue, to the video and some information. Unless you had something else to say before I get it, bro.
No, you got it, bro.
Okay, come. This is Habakkuk 2 and 1. It said, "And I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will not tarry."
Yeah, come. So, hey, how about y'all shot? It's an appointed time for everything, and we living in the times where this devil is going to try to fill his belly, according to the book of Job. But how about Shimei Shai gonna intervene, and he gonna put a stop to the shit that he's trying to do. As trying to set himself up to be the Most High. Trying to know every transaction, every whereabout of the people. Everything that that the Most High. How the Lord is everywhere. He's all knowing. And how about Shimei Shai? He's setting this man up so he can fall, man. But this damn devil, he gonna try to bring in again this new world order, and it's gonna come in the form of the end of it. He want total control by the way of his the MOTB, the Revelation 13-16 chapter, which is coming to pass. About 10, 15 years ago. I mean, even just recently, the world couldn't even receive it that they was gonna bring everything digital. And that it was going to be lined up with Revelation 13-16 chapter, but everything is being fulfilled, and it's becoming more clear now,
Come on, bro. And I got that word real quick for speak in the Hebrew was pawak. All right, pawak. Okay, and it goes into breathe, to blow, and it says to excite, to inflame. So we're seeing, these prophecies, being inflamed. The man is causing excitement in the earth through prophecy. But you got it, bro.
Yeah. Everything is it's coming to pass. Shit is blowing up. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
How they say you put a flame under something. Make it move quicker.
Yep.
Yep.
You blow on the flame. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it goes haywire, So the Lord put us on our watch, So we're going to go into some things because we're true watchmen on the watchtower, and we look out into the earth and filter it through the scriptures, and report it, all right, to the congregation of believers, man, all right, the hopeful elect. So I want to get this word real quick too. This word sheeple, you hear that term a lot, especially watch alternative news. Okay, and it says sheeple is a derogatory term. It says people compared to sheep in being docile, foolish, or easily led. Easily led. And people are being easily led, okay, and herded directly to this new world order. Okay. So let's get this first video.
Real quick, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, you got the etymon. Real quick, can you get the word excite in the etymon?
In the etymon?
Come.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. Put up etymon line.
Yeah, come. Because you said one of the definitions was to excite, to inflame.
Yeah.
Excite, to inflame. Come.
Let's see what we got, brother. Yeah, that's tough. Pull this up. So this the word excite on the etymon line, and this goes into from mid 14th century exciting. It says to move, to stir up, to instigate, to arouse, to call out, to set in motion. Mm-hmm. To set in motion. Oh man. So we see these things set in motion, man. You know, everything that the scriptures speak about, okay, we're seeing for sure being set into motion. You know, like I say through Trump, you know, these devils, okay, have their wheels turning. You know what they say when the rubber meets the road. All right, we're seeing the rubber meet the road. So, let's go here to this video. So this is from Dabu, you know, and the title of the video is "Get Ready for World Currency." Fed is about to roll out new cross-border payment infrastructure. Okay, and this is something they plan on doing, you know, this year. You know, setting up a new payment system, you know, for international payments. But soon it's going to be domestic. Okay, so they're getting the big, you know, infrastructure. Okay, lined up. Okay, with this new way of doing business, and then they're going to get the domestic infrastructure. You know, the everyday commerce. Okay, amongst, you know, the citizens. You know, so we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna get that list going to the difference between CBDCs and the currencies that we have now. You know what they're going to be able to do, which is going to align with what you were saying. Them trying to be the most high, okay, through this digital system. Okay, so you have Trump with gasoline, okay, and he's burning the dollar, okay, and then you have, you know, the Phoenix, which represents a rebirth, okay, which they think they're going to destroy this old system, burn this old system down, and come back new, okay, with the cryptocurrency, okay. So let's play this, you know. Then we, brothers, y'all want to stop it or got precept, just let's speak on it.
Dabu 7, seems that we have entered a moment in time where big things are about to change. The currency that you use in life and have used all your life is about to change as well, because they're about to try to digitize this in one big event. To lay out the groundwork for this, they had to go global, and they're about to implement it, and it was all scheduled to begin March 10th, the same day as this Federal Reserve Bank board meeting that is closed to the public. They were going to launch this. They're now saying they're going to sunset this till July 14th of 2025, meaning that we have a window that is opened here of time where they are implementing this brand new way that they're transferring money via cross-border payments and digitizing everything and connecting it to the ledgers, to the blockchain. And this was supposed to be all rolled out on the 10th. I've warned about this many times. But now they've like opened this up to where it expands out, where it's going to be a slow rollout, but it's begun. We're beginning. They're going to phase out the old way of sending on March 9th. That was what the scheduled procedure was. So now they're giving it more time to be fully implemented and rolled out here globally. This opens the door for that world currency to be rolled out. Now, what Trump's done in the United States is he's already started attacking the fiat currency almost immediately. He came in and he's ordered that they do away with minting pennies. Pennies will no longer be produced by the United States. The nickel will be next, and they'll go right on down the line saying that they cost too much to make, and they're just going to remove them from the system. Exactly what he's ordered thus far. Now, we have all this talk of blockchain system being incorporated full scale. And the people that were worried about a CBDC that want to say, oh, Trump signed an executive order against the CBDC. That was just the buffalo, the people that didn't know anything about it. Because with the other hand, he turned around and he gave you blockchain via his Trump coin and backs WorldCoin, and is openly stating that they want to be at the forefront of AI and crypto. So he threw a bone to all those people out there that have a small mind and cannot see this for what it is. You had a problem with the CBDC, he signed a piece of paper basically saying, well, we won't call it that, and threw it to you, and y'all took it and ran the other way. In the meantime, this is a full-scale implementation of a global system that's happening. This is where they can transfer all these currencies back and forth instantly, and it doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter the name on any of them, on any of the cryptos, on any of anything. because it's all sent the same way. So in the end, this is a global beast system being rolled out right in front of you. So are you ready? Now get ready for this world currency, because again, once they make this move, it doesn't matter what you call it. They're all the same thing at that point. What's really going to count is what's counted all along. What kind of real money do you got to back it? Gold, silver. What's really in Fort Knox? We may be in for some big shocks here, but the world is a stage. And one thing's for sure, they're telegraphing right here on The Economist that Trump is here to do that, to kill the dollar and to burn it down through and through and to replace it with the new system. He's even said under his power here, they're looking to reset it all. So you can't reset something unless the old system is torn down or done away with. And this right here is a transfer that they've been waiting for a long time. Many people just not hip to it. Well, get hip to it. It begins March 10th at this Federal Reserve Board meeting, and by July of this year, it will be full-scale implemented. So get ready. It's right here in front of your face. Crazy.
Damn. So as you can see, you know, that was a full steam ahead, you know, which they had the meeting today, March the 10th, and they supposed to be switching, you know, international systems, you know, to the digital currency, you know, to the digital way of trading. Okay. So like we've been saying, you know, Trump, you know, is for sure the new world order president. Okay, the AI president. All right. And Elon Musk just represents the technocracy that the old government is being transferred to. You know, he's stopping, you know, the mint of the penny. And like you said, they can start with the penny, go to the nickel, dime, quarter. Eventually it's gonna be the dollars, man. You know, so we'll see America. You see, Trump is all about a cashless society, man, a cashless system. You know, he was against it. All right, his first 4 years. All right, but now he's all for it. Now he's all about, you know, government aiding, you know, crypto. At first he was against crypto. Now he's all about the government aiding crypto. You know, government being involved with cryptocurrency because that's the way of the currency, man. Any brother has some? I just want to get this real quick. Dealing with CBDC. Your brother had a point. Okay, so you got this. It's called the Great Reset, pushing CBDCs. All right, CBDCs is central bank digital currency. It said what can be done with CBDCs, but not with cash. It says every transaction will be known to the central bank. Restrictions can be imposed universally or individually. Yeah, so they can have it to where, you know, they can shut down the whole state. You know, they just shut Mississippi down. Everybody in Mississippi, they can just shut down the spending in Mississippi. You know, they say that there's a revolt against the government, okay, in Mississippi, where they can shut down the whole state. So they can shut down the individual, or they can shut down the whole state. They can shut down the whole world, you know, from buying and selling. They can just, you know, just be an asshole, just say, look, nothing gonna move this week. You know, so it's just gonna be crazy control, man. You know, it said location limits can be applied. Okay, with you got the 15-minute cities. All right, where your money, they can set it up to where there's a radius on the money, to where it doesn't work outside a certain radius. Okay, all this, you know, random. You know, you come home Friday, you know, you got a few extra dollars and a few extra time, and you just want to take you and the family to New Orleans and kick it, where nah, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay, all this just moving around, and nah, it's gonna be real strict. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real restricted, man. Okay, to where they're gonna have radius on the money. All right, said food purchases can be rationed by quality or type. Okay, so now they get to keep up with exactly what you buy. All right, and you might get 1,000 credits a month, but you only have Okay, 200 credits, for this type of food, 50 credits for this type of food. Once you reach your limit, okay, in fruit, you can't buy no more fruit. Once you reach your limit, okay, with dairy, you can't buy no more dairy. It's a set limit on it. All right. It says quantitative limits can be applied to anything. General limits on spending can be set. Expiry dates for any fraction of your money can be set. So they can set it to where your money expire. Trying to save the little stash you got. Like we able to have shoe boxes and little safes at the house or not. Well, with this, if you don't spend this money in a certain amount of time, it just expires with the digital money. You want to say something, bro?
Yeah, bro. I wanted to just say, like you were going into, people ain't gonna be able to escape. You know how people try to escape reality by saving up money and shit, and think they finna go on and live off of the savings. Like they ain't gotta deal with the world, all the shit that happened the day to day, all the shit, the distress and all that. But going back into the number 2, I wanted to just say, he said restrictions can be imposed universally or individually, which also goes into man, they can just cut off anybody that know you. And you said they cut off the whole shit, unless you give them up, shit, you're gonna be cut off,
Yeah.
So they can hold that over their head and all that shit, man.
Come on, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be very tyrannical, bro. So going back into it, says certain products can be blocked, guns, ammo, gasoline, any kind of travel requiring tickets can be restricted. Absolutely any transaction can be blocked arbitrarily. Taxes and fines can just be taken. You can be kept out of the stock market. If you don't have CBDC, you can't buy or sell anything. You can't buy, you can't sell anything. Most likely, barter will be made illegal. It said this is the ultimate fascist power grab, giving them more power and control than in 1984. They moved in 1984. So this is where this thing is going. But they're going to sell it as a utopia, as a great upgrade, as if your government just cares about you so much, and it's going to be so convenient, and we're transcending the norms and we're going into a new era. So they're going to paint it to you, as more freedom and liberty and convenience, but it's a digital prison. People are being herded into a digital, prison, okay, of complete control. Any brother had precept?
Okay.
What you got?
Can you give me Matthew 24 verse 10?
Matthew 24:10.
Yeah, to land back on something y'all said.
Come on, bro. All right, this is the book of Matthew, verse 24 and 10. Chapter 24, verse 10. And it says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another.
God. And once somebody can't eat because of you, hey, you related to this guy who's not in the system, who's been against the system. Hey, you can't eat, you can't get that, you can't spend them credits until you give us his or her location or any information you have on them. You see, things are about to get draconian because of this new system they're trying to usher in.
Come on, bro. Come on. It's gonna be extremely restrictive, bro. You had some Tyler one?
Yeah, bro, like 2 Thessalonians 4.
2 Thessalonians.
2 and 4.
2 and 4, okay.
Yeah, come.
All right, this is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
And that's Esau right there to the fullest right there. Because he really think that the shit he gonna do, he try to outdo Yahweh Shai, all right? Cause he don't know people that will first of all, he don't people that put themselves as Yahweh Shai and saying that they are the chosen people, this and this and that. Now he fucked the animals, and now he's trying to like the city stuff you're reading. He won't have total control.
Mhm.
He won't have total control of people's lives, man. And like when you got these transformers. He tell you the Lord made you wrong with that bullshit. I mean, he just want to he just they want to outdo the Lord so bad. But that's why the
Mhm.
Lord gonna take him down. That's why the Lord gonna take him down through there, bro.
I got a definition for you, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Because this is what the devil wants. He wants to be omnipotent, omnipresence. Okay, so omnipotent goes into unlimited divine power, almighty power, all powerful, almighty. Yep. So this is what he wants, just to bag you up,
Yep.
bro.
He
wants to be omnipotent,
And like I said, it's them. They the only people feel like that. They act like that. They do shit like that, man. But when you put yourself up as your how you have a shot and change the color, man, change the whole appearance, hey, that's they you're a piece of shit for doing shit like that. They hate the Lord, man. But that's all I got, bro.
I got another word too, because both of these in the Bible.
Yeah,
Because
omnipresence.
it got omnipotent. Yep. And then it got omnipotent. That word omnipotent, which these are terms to describe the Most High. You finna say something, bro?
No, I got another word after that one, bro.
Okay. Yep. So you got omnipotent, which is almighty, possessing infinite power, all powerful, originally of the Most High or a deity, general sense of having absolute power and authority. And see, this is what this devil is on the quest to do, to become omnipotent. All right. What we call omnipotent. He wants to be omnipresent, which is everywhere at the same time. All right. But this is what he want to do through on the left hand side, through his digital, witchcraft, his technology. Like he's on the quest to be omnipotent, omnipresent, man. Okay. What you had, bro?
No, that was the word omnipresence. Basically the quality of being.
I'll pull it up.
All right, come.
How you spell it, bro?
Yeah, omni OMNI presence, PRESENCE.
Okay, yep. So you go omnipresence. It says quality of being in all places simultaneously, present everywhere. And this is what the devil wants to do with this technology. That's why he wants to put it. That's why I say he calls it all. He want to have these big data machines that gather all this information, what you're doing real time, and he's able to see real time.
And that's what AI go into.
Yep.
Everywhere at the same damn time.
Yep. Matter of fact, just get there real quick. I think that's in the Wisdom of Solomon, 12. Show you the devil, like I say, he's constantly trying to imitate Yahweh Shema Shai, like Elder Taza one was getting into. The devil obsessed, with trying to be the Most High. All right, and it's extremely tacky the way that he's trying to do it, and it's very destructive, So it's two of them in Wisdom of Solomon, one in 12 and one in 18, 1 and 3. And then if brothers got something else, we'll get that. Then we go to the other video. Yep. So this is Wisdom Solomon 12:1. It says, "For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things." You know, and this is what this devil wants to do. He wants to put himself in all things. Okay, he's trying to put the spirit of his technology. You know, his technology, because Esau's technology is an extension of him. Okay, but he wants to be in all things, man. He wants to be in the animals and people. Okay, he wants to have a visual on everything. He wants to know your thoughts. Okay, he wants to be able to control your vitals. Like, this man really wants to be the Most High. Okay, and this is what he's on the quest to do. You know, got one more. When it said he sits in the seat of the Most High, like he wants that authority that the Most High got. You know, this Wisdom of Solomon, is it 18? No, it's Sirach 18. So like Ecclesiastic is 18, and 1 through 3. This Sirach 18 verses 1 through 3 said, "He that live forever have created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from the profane." You know, but you guys, bro, I just want to bring it out for you.
I got a couple of them, bro. If a brother ain't got that.
Hey, the scripture you read, bro. That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. And that's why them damn cameras everywhere. You know, they ain't got. I mean, cameras are everywhere, man. So he gonna have them everywhere. I mean, you're not gonna be able to escape. Hey, you think you're going somewhere? Oh, they got you. Oh, you trying to hide? They gonna know exactly where you at, man. But he want to be. He just want. It's all about control. Because when you especially when you deal with the famine, you control people with food. The mask gonna fall. The mask gonna fall. Fall somebody just like that. Cause you know the food. And our people, especially if you have all them kids, you gonna take the MOTB just like that with no problem.
Shit.
No problem. Like, all the kids out there crying, got nothing to eat. Hey, it's easy. It's easy. But that's it.
Come on, bro. What you had, Lamont?
First I want to get Malachi chapter 1, verse 4.
Malachi 1 and 4.
Okay.
All right, this is the book of Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. It says, "Wherein Edom saying, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever."
God. And the point I wanted to make on this is, you know, by the devil saying that he was impoverished, but he was building desolate places. This was like the beginning of his power trip, if you will, because what they started with iconoclasm or whitewashing, you know what I'm saying, who the children of Israel really was, and started, you know what I'm saying, being the poster child of the Lord's people, you know. And like y'all going into, you know, this man done benefited off transatlantic slave trade. You know, he's been working. Now he got, you know, people depending on him, whether it's, you know, food stamps, Medicaid, WIC. You know, he has been building up this within his power trip, where he's has people pretty much in a web of dependency on him in this wicked rulership. So he's put everybody in a position where dependency is really all they have in the wide spectrum, because as the scripture says, you have to go to your enemy for one of all things, you know. So fast forward it at the point we're at now, because it's always leading up to his new world order to implement the MOTB and get people, you know what I'm saying, as his cattle. So if you can give me also, bro, Psalms 49, starting at verse 11. And just probably read down to verse 13.
Bro.
But after verse 11, I want to make a point when you read verse 11 as well.
Okay, come, bro. I'm gonna just get this in the NLT too. It's Malachi 1:4, and it says Esau's descendants. Okay, and it's Esau's descendants that run the earth. Esau's descendants in Edom may say, "We have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins." But the Lord of Heaven's army replies, "They may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord is forever angry." You know? So the NLT go into it. Because see, people finna see when the scriptures say, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Like the Lord finna show his hatred towards Esau, the way he's finna judge this man. You know, from the Renaissance period to now. All right, this man has rebuilt, you know, Rome and the earth again, the Roman Empire. Now he wants to digitize the Roman Empire, okay, and make it, you know, stand forever. Okay, so this is the part of his kingdom that he's going to try to extend, and this is when the Lord is going to demolish, you know.
Bro.
So you said Psalms 49:11. You said you're gonna make a point after verse 11. Okay, bro. This the book of Psalms, chapter 49, and verse 11. It says, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and that their dwelling places are all generation. They call their lands after their own names."
So if you look at during the Renaissance and up to the point now, and the power hold this devil has on the earth and other countries when it comes to their resources, their democracy they pushing on people. Then you got this army they have. You know, of course they're gonna think their kingdom is not going to have an expiration date because everything has been going so good for them as far as building up their power structure. You know, and now you got this technocracy they finna bring out, you know, which is gonna push the MOTB. So in their minds, they got it all figured out, and everything is gonna continue to go the way they assume it's gonna go. Like you brought in Malachi, that, you know, saying the Lord have in the nation with this devil forever. So the Lord is only gonna let this devil fill his belly so much, man. Which he's gonna be doing the bidding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because it's gonna be this MOTB gonna bring forth the great sifting when it comes to the Israelites, man. Because you got a lot of Israelites who's gonna bow the knee and take this MOTB, man, which is gonna fall under the umbrella of the 2/3. But in this man's mind, in this devil's mind, you know, his kingdom has no end. You know, but like you said, priest, people are finna start seeing that the Lord does not have any true dealings or love for this devil, man. Like you said, Jacob I love, but Esau have I hated. So it's gonna start being manifested who the Lord is truly dealing with, and it's gonna start with his elect, man. But the spirit of deceit that the Lord has put in this man's mind, man, has him getting ready to go all out, you know. But he's the hammer of the earth, so a lot of people are finna be, you know, treading down by this devil because the Lord is gonna sanction it, man. But nevertheless, he's never gonna completely achieve his NWO, man. He's gonna taste it, he's gonna smell it, but he's not gonna get it because you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come back to bring forth righteousness on the earth, man, under his rulership. You know.
Come on, bro.
That's it, bro. That's all I got on it.
Okay. Anybody else have something before we get to this video? Okay, come let me
Slide, bro. My mic.
Okay, what you got, bro?
Yeah. Since the brother made his last statement, get Job, you know, to back up, you know, his point again. Job 20 and 23, Baba Kashai.
Okay, come. And then also their houses continuing forever. You know, the devil really trying to make his body, you know, he trying to make himself immortal through this technology.
Be a permanent residence.
Yeah, you know. So he think his house's lineage is going to be here forever, and then he thinks that he's going to, tap into immortality on the left hand side. Because all this transhumanism, he's just going to be experimenting on the masses, trying to figure it out. Okay, that's his thing. He's going to present it to like here it is. You know, you got inflation. You barely making it on bills. Okay, everything's a scam. Everything is set up to get over on you. Okay, he put the poison in the food, the air. He caused all this confusion. With Western culture. But after this man does all this to you, he's just going to give you immortality after that. He's just going to give you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, absolutely not. Okay, he's trying to tap into that for himself. Okay, and at best, he's going to use a few people as guinea pigs trying to figure it out. Okay, we said Job 20 and 23, bro.
Huh.
Okay, it says Job 20. This book of Job, chapter 20, verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, so he gonna feel Yahweh Shai's anger, before he even be able to fulfill his new world order, man. Because Yahweh Shai is totally against his new world order. He gonna give him the illusion of like he building, but he the same way Esau is doing to the masses, basically got them, like the brother was going into, got them hipped up onto the things where they basically dependent, the state of dependency. How you gonna snatch the rug from under them and present to them, the charagma? And Yahweh Shai got this damn devil building just to snatch his kingdom from under him, his rulership, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if I can say too, bro, it just came to mind. It's gonna be a heartbreak because I know brother seen particular movies where you got this little kid at the beach. He done built this big ass sandcastle. He all proud of his work he done put in to get that sandcastle. Then you got old bully come through to step on and kick it all over, man. It's heartbreaker. He thought his sandcastle was gonna last for a while, man. But just when he thought he had got it all good and complete and nice to present it, it was torn down, man. That's the way Yahweh Shai is gonna do this devil's kingdom, man. When he get ready to bring forth his grand finale by way of the MOTB, it's gonna get so far, but it's never gonna just reach that pinnacle he would like to have. Because Yahweh Shai is gonna tear that shit down, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, y'all remember Baby Boy?
Oh yeah.
When Lil Jake had that fork up.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop came and kicked that nigga fork. Fuck your fork. And that's how Logan do Esau Kingdom. Kick that shit on down. Kick that shit over, man. It's just fun to think about that. Look, he had that fork. Man, fuck your fork.
Yeah.
But it's all right, bros.
Boys, I ain't trying to be your punk ass dad. No way, guys. Yeah. So yeah, we got this. This is another video. We're gonna play about the first 5 minutes. Okay. Most don't know it yet. Okay, and why people, are jumping up and down. Like I said, they made Trump, through with his PR team, because all these politicians have PR teams, which personal relations, okay, which they control. All right, their perspective, people's perspective on certain characters. All right, everyone's an actor, everyone's a character, and Trump, has done a great job, of getting people to buy into some type of hope. People just want to see change. People are so confused; they don't even know what change they need, what change they want. They just see Trump as active and always saying something and doing something. Always got controversy and he looking tough. This whole thing with Ukraine, where he's looking like this tough guy and all this. So, most people still don't have a clue, okay, that these devils are unfolding. They're pretty much, it's like you can see them putting the screws and bolts into this digital prison, and people are still celebrating as if they got some type of victory, man. So let's let this play, and then we'll go from there.
They're talking about, oh, we're coming in for a soft landing and don't nobody worry. And, you know, I'm going, holy mackerel. And I was talking to my friends, yeah, we don't have to worry. Economy's doing fine and all this. And I said, but what about, you know, they don't see, they took the ceiling off the debt. And now the debt is skyrocketing. I said, well, so people don't see the debt that's piling up. So they think everything's fine because the moment they took the debt ceiling, what they did, stock market took off again. So everybody thinks happy days are here again. I'm concerned, you know, if what I think is about to happen is going to happen, which is the demise of the US dollar, the hegemony of it and its power and its reserve status. The question is, how safe are bonds? Because I have a friend. I mean, he has not a million, he has hundreds of millions in bonds. And yesterday I went and bought some more silver and hid them in my secret mountain vault. But he says, he won't touch silver. He says, U.S. treasuries are it. So with that question, when he's got hundreds of millions stashed in, they talked about the eyedropper of water and a football stadium. So I think that's a very good metaphor, the eyedropper of water, eyedrop of water, and an entire football stadium. Because I think the last eyedrop is about to hit because that football stadium's almost filled up.
This is really about the power of exponential growth.
Believe me, when it comes to investing, you'll love Carl's Way. Take a left here, please.
But there's a
Carl's Way.
And a lot of the trends that are sort of driving the world we live in at large are exponential. And the human mind doesn't do a really good job of understanding exponentials. And that's why I came up with this analogy about the magic eyedropper in the stadium. Basically, he says, look, pick the stadium of your choice. Imagine somebody takes a magic eyedropper and walks down to the pitcher's mound and squeezes out a single drop of water right there on the pitcher's mound. And that drop of water doubles in volume every minute. So minute 1, it's 1 drop in size. Minute 2, it's 2 drops in size. Minute 3, it's 4 drops in size. Minute 4, it's 8 drops in size, right? So the question is if you got handcuffed to the topmost bleacher seat in the stadium, how long would you have to escape your handcuffs before the stadium was underwater? Most people will say, I don't know, a year, months. The answer is very surprising. The answer is 45 minutes. Much less time than you think. And that's just because when it doubles, each doubling is bigger than all the increases that came before it. But the really important question is what time does that happen? And that happens at minute like 40. By the time you see there's a problem, the stadium's filled just a couple of minutes later, right? By the time you see the issue, it's way too late to avoid it. Your only choices at this point in time are just to sort of manage the impact. The functioning of our financial system, are you talking about the US dollar as a reserve currency, or are you talking about just our ability to afford our basic way of living? I mean, that right now, I think is getting pretty late in the game, especially if you live in parts of the world that are really suffering right now under just crushing inflation. I mean, I don't think anybody in Europe, for example, could have ever forecasted a year ago that they would be paying what they're paying right now for energy.
Yeah. So when you look at a lot of times in America can't see because we're a goldfish bowl. Everybody looks in, but we don't see out. I'm looking at what happened in Sri Lanka, what's happening in Brazil, what's happening in England, what's going to happen in Germany. We can't see it as Americans.
I think the goldfish bowl is a great analogy too, because goldfish really have like incredibly short-term memories.
I'm sitting here watching all this, and so that's why I keep thinking the eye drop theory. So when Pitcher's Mound is covered and I'm sitting in the top bleacher, how much time have I got?
You're right to be looking outside because collapse happens from the outside in, right? It's the weaker players that fall first. And then those are dominoes that topple over bigger dominoes. And then it all begins to progress toward the center. And yes, we live here in our fishbowl, our goldfish bowl here in the US. We do have a lot of advantages that a lot of other countries don't have. We're likely not going to be the first one to fall. We're probably likely going to be the last one. But to find out where we are in the story, we want to look out at the periphery and see how it's doing. And as you just said, Robert, the very extreme ends of the periphery are not doing well at all, right? You've got a place like Sri Lanka that's gone into full collapse, right? Yeah. I don't know if you saw the videos of the people storming the presidential palace. You got to remember, we saw a preview of this happen during the Arab Spring. They experienced sudden and extreme inflation in those countries, and all of a sudden, people couldn't feed their families or keep them warm. And when you get to that point, you really don't have any other option but to throw out whoever's in power, because whatever they're doing just isn't working for you, right? You're beginning to drown That's what happened in Sri Lanka. That's beginning to happen with greater frequency elsewhere in the world. And Europe isn't in that case yet, but it's certainly a lot closer to that destination, sadly, than it was a year ago.
When Biden abandoned Afghanistan, the next
Yeah, man. So, yep. So we're seeing that gradual, destruction of the dollar, which that's going to destroy all world currencies because all currencies are pegged to the dollar. So they took the debt ceiling off, okay, which America just can spend, frivolously, which that goes into the scriptures. I got two precepts dealing with prophecy, But you had something to say him y'all on that video? I want to go there. Oh, you got it, bro.
I was on mute again. They took that debt ceiling off because America print the money.
Yep.
And America's the one that's in the rulership. So shit, it's their currency that rule the world anyway. That's why they give them that damn, that ongoing damn debt. You got it?
There's a big bubble that's gonna pop, and these devils know that they need to tank the dollar, all right, for a reason to bring in a new system. In order to bring in a new system, the old one has to be sabotaged. All right. People are trying to make sense of, this move and that move and why they're doing that. Well, it's an intentional sabotage. Okay. They're not trying to make it work. They're not trying to fix the old system. Okay. It's a controlled demolition of the old system. Okay. So you go to Habakkuk 2:5, it says, also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desires hell and his death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people. So this man's doctrine, which is his wine, runs the earth. And this man looks out into the earth and see how, everyone, is under his influence, some more than others. He's a proud man, because Western politics, dominate the earth. In order to do business globally, you got to deal with the West. You got to take down some of their wine, and like I say, some more than other. But this man has used his influence, all right, his economics and his military to heap people, his enchantments, to heap unto himself all people. You can say something. Somebody can say something.
No, that's the spirit. I mean, I think we going down to 6, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna read down. I'm gonna go to 8.
Okay, fine.
Yep. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that laden himself with thick clay." You can make a point on that one, bro.
Yeah. Basically, hey, he become rich off of them, all these other nations, and he adding on to himself what ain't even his. Like the earth ain't even his, but it been given onto him just for a time. But again, it's shit, man. It's about to be snatched away from him,
Yeah, this man, as Lord has given him the earth, he just handled it, all right, very poorly. He's managed the earth very poorly. Okay, and you go to the word thick clay, all right, in the Hebrew is abatya, which goes into weights or pledges or heavy debts. Okay, so this man runs his empire through debt. He runs his earth based off debt. And see, now they're going from this old debt-based system, okay, to where the borrower is servant to the lender. Okay, so people, been on the hamster wheel of trying to get out of debt. Most people live and exist just to try to get out of debt. No one's really living quality lives. Everyone's just existing and giving their energy to the grid, to try to fight this war with debt. Well, now he's going to go to a system of energy, okay, to where everything is going to be a plan for you, okay, to where you won't be allowed to go in debt, but you won't be allowed, all right, to increase. You know, he's gonna have everyone on. It's like a uniform economy. You know what he's bringing. There's people excited about UBI and all. It's just a uniform economy, okay, to where your motivation now, okay, is going to be just enough to get by, okay.
Own nothing, be happy.
Yep. Read verse 7 says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. You know, you can make a point on it, bro. You can break it down.
And I was just saying, hey, shit, everything this devil doing, man, these nations, they're taking heed of this shit, and they're gonna eventually turn on them. You know, because hey, they seeing this because the devil been exposed worldwide, because he ain't like Donald Trump, he putting these tariffs on these different nations and shit, you know, and he breaking off from his allies, you know, and that's only basically creating more enemies for the basically for Babylon, man. You know, because if eventually shit, Babylon ain't gonna have no allies, man. Babylon going out by itself along with its small headers, man. You know.
Come on, bro. You been say something, Tyler?
Yeah, I got a quick precept.
What you got, bro?
Obadiah 1 and read 7 in NLT.
Okay, come on. It's the book of Obadiah. You said reading NLT?
Yeah, because what the brother just said is about the allies. And this precept. Go ahead, bro.
This is Obadiah 1 and 7 in NLT. It said, all your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you, and you won't even know about it.
And that's what happened. And that's what happened to big America, bro. Babylon. That's happening now, really. Everybody's tired up, fed up with the shit. Everybody fed up with them going around the world taking people's shit, taking people. He take their shit. All right. Push his bullshit on everybody. Everybody tired of America, bro. Everybody tired of it, man. You see Canada. See what Canada said. You ain't gonna push us around. China, they ain't gonna push China around. They said. Everybody tired of America, man. Everybody tired of it. So soon, everybody gonna flip on his head, like the script just said. But that's it, bro.
Come on, bro. Any other brother had something? I want to get this Isaiah. It's the last one I got. Isaiah 47. My brother didn't have nothing. So when you go down here, I said you can break it down. You know me out. It's Isaiah. Here you go. Yep. It's Isaiah 47 and 7. It says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. Speaking of Babylon, America, man. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yeah, so basically, hey, this land, hey, I think it ain't considering, or these folks ain't considering that you're gonna be brought down. Your land ain't gonna continue forever. There's gonna be war on your land. How about Shemal Shah is gonna make it to where there's gonna be another civil war, and not only that, shit, you got these other militaries already here, ready to lay things down, man. You know, and you're gonna experience loss of children, as the book of Isaiah 14 goes into. You know, hey, Babylon gonna fall, man. You know, shit. Well, I mean, you can't. It can't be avoided. You can do everything in your power to try to, but hey, at the end of the day, your power relies on Yahweh Shem Yahushua to what He give you. You know, and this to the to the Edomites, man. It is. I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. So everybody, America has pampered, its citizens and spoiled them, with, convenience and, the ability, to what they call free enterprise capitalism. People was able to start businesses from scratch and enterprise and, do particular things. But now all this coming to an end. Okay. You're going to have the rich and poor. Okay. You're going to have these major corporations and everyone else, all right, that they allow, okay, to remain. They plan on them just being a battery, okay, for this new system. Okay. So in the midst of all that, the Lord is just going to erase this whole kingdom. Amos 9:8. He's going to remove this sinful kingdom from off the face of the earth. Literally, man. Because they were speaking about us, and we was removed, from being a kingdom in the earth by being scattered. But America, all right, is going to be removed from that power seat through fire. All this moving parts that he got going on, the 15-minute city, the smart city, this coin, that coin, crypto, all these moving parts that this nigga got going on is going to end up, okay, in this man whole infrastructure being destroyed, okay, America being the desert and these devils going to captivity, man, But that was that's all I had on my end. Y'all brothers had anything else? Any closing statement? Well, with that, we pray, all right, that you brothers and you sisters edified. Once again, we're going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.